Yes guys, what's going on? Video number 1. Welcome to EEZY TV. We're off to go see a guy called Paul, aka Bwoywonder. He's probably the epitome of what this channel is all about. Unique designer, independent designer, local London designer. Man uses Lego infused with fashion, like what? And he's actually rubbed shoulders with the likes of Stormzy, Giggs, and even the Black Eyed Peas over in the US. I definitely want to find out more, and I'm pretty sure you do too. Let's go. So Paul, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Paul, aka Bwoywonder. I'm from North London. I started off in the fashion industry a couple of years ago now. In fact, I started off probably around the same time the grime era kind of came about in London. Me and my cousin, we basically decided to start off a brand because we recognized a lot of young MCs were wearing brands that weren't really independent. You know, they were still shopping abroad, they were still shopping foreign brands, and we wanted to kind of be at the forefront of London fashion. So we spent about a whole year kind of sourcing our own hoodies, t-shirts, merchandise, and basically gifting the whole scene our brand and clothing. One thing I'm really proud of is kind of saying that we grew up in that era, but we also played a small part in its kind of uprising basically in the UK. We then start meeting stylists. Stylists become the people who are the gateway to celebrities, and we start having our pieces worn by the likes of will.i.am, Pharrell Williams, P Diddy, Cara Delevinge. So some really heavy, A-listers.
That's some big names right there, right?
Yeah, and we were really happy that, they acknowledged what we were doing, because we actually got calls from quite a few of them just to say thanks for gifting this or for this piece of items. And we look forward to more successful years with our clothing brand.
Because I see a lot on your brand as well, which makes it unique. Yeah. A lot of Lego. Like, I'm a big Lego fan, big fashion fan. You've almost got the perfect combination for me. Where did the Lego idea come from?
Do you know what? The Lego idea started when we wanted to do jewelry to begin with, but I was really good at Lego. So I said, instead of drawing it, let me mold it and make it out of Lego. It looked great with the Lego form by itself. So I said, you know what? Let's run it with the Lego. It kind of took on its own wheels when slowly but surely other stylists started seeing us wearing it about. We were in the blogs, being featured in Japan, in obviously America, and a lot of stylists hollered at us and said, hey, can we have some of your pieces as well? And then we created a brand out of that. How it got into the clothing was because we already had a clothing brand, and we decided to marry the two, and which is basically two of my loves, fashion and Lego, put them together, and that's how the unique brand was born basically. We created some luxury satin bombers, and we added our template Lego tiger. Kids, they really identify with strong primary colors and animals, and obviously numbers and letters as well. Adults can also play with Lego. With adults, a lot of the times they like simplicity, so they like the uniqueness, but they don't want too much of it. We've gone PVC and silicone, so we've made it very breathable, flexible, and again, unisex for the mandem, for the galdem, for everyone. I love color, and I don't think there's enough of it in adult fashion, so I like to add elements of fuchsia that blends into rainbow colors. A very nice, breathable tracksuit that is a luxe tracksuit, but you can actually work out in it as well. We've also moved on to doing a rain jacket for the men. We've used a very special rubber format that we covered all over the body, and this basically is wipe down, Wayne, so literally you can't stain this jacket. Nice full hood, and to keep the elements out, we've made sure that we cuff the anoraks. Now most anoraks don't have cuffs, they're usually left quite wide for a strap to cover it. We said, why not add some cuffs to it.
Your stuff's so unique. Your stuff's sort of a one-off, individual to you, and then what happens when the big companies keep chasing? So I definitely remember an incident where I thought, hold on a minute, I know this brand, and it's on somewhere like ASOS. So what happened there? Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was. I always want to say to young designers, just have your wits about you, and you're all creatives, but one thing you should also have is your business cap on. You know, be wary of who you talk to in meetings, and be wary of the kind of things that you discuss. Don't basically lay all your cards on the table. With this particular incident, we had talks about having our brand on their platform, and months later, our brand or our name is now on their products. They said they had no idea when we went through the conversation on email. We pursued it with our legal team, and then they obviously had to retract and kind of pull their products back off the shelf. And you know, not to say it was just us, but it was also social media realizing that when big brands try to take maybe small independent or cultural references and try to sell it, it doesn't fly always, you know, especially when you don't have the right people behind it. So with the backing of social media and us kind of hammering at them, it was a 1-0 to us. They retracted the products they were selling, and we continued doing what we were doing basically. We've also got our runway. Okay. Now, what we do here is we really want to make it an engaging store. We want to actually make it quite interactive. Okay. So, for example, anytime a customer does come and buy any one of our items, we, with their permission, of course, we'll ask them if they can come join us on our in-store runway that we've built.
I've always wanted to do this as well. So
this is your chance. This is your chance now, Wayne.
I like this. Yeah.
That's it. All right. Give it a little bit of swag. That's it. Ooh, the hood up. Thank you. Turn around. That's how we do it. Wayne featuring the mandem.
I'm going to keep this on for a little while. That's cool.
No, please feel free. You know, it's England after
Amazing, all. Yeah. And then looking around the shop today, and especially when I look at your stuff online and look at what you're wearing right now, where do these ideas come from? Like, how does this mind work?
My mind is just straight off the dome, like Jay-Z, no pen, just comes off the top. Kind of inspired by London life, London culture. One thing I've noticed nowadays is every person's fashion is a look now. You know, there's no one who isn't out of fashion. You know, back in the days, I'd go to Camden and I'd get inspired by the goths in Camden. Then I'd go to High Street Ken and kind of get inspired by the nice tailoring from a lot of the people who were, you know, well-to-do in that particular area. Then I'd go to Brixton and kind of like the streetwear that was happening there. And I kind of just bring it all together when I got home, put it on sketchbooks, the music I was listening to, down to the food and the colors that you see when you're eating, you know. I've got a lot of friends from different backgrounds. Going to their weddings, for example, you see a lot of different attires and different embellishes on clothing. And you kind of get inspired by saying, you know what would this look like if I tried it on something more contemporary, or for somebody older, or for somebody younger, you know, or a female or a male. So London is a melting pot of cultures, people, flavors and colors. So that's where I get my inspiration from. So if anybody out there wants to be one of the mandem, or one of the kidsdem, one of the galdem, just make sure that you check out our website at bwoy-wonder.com. And also you could check out our sister website, which is l4lclothing.com. And please do make sure you check out the good work that we do here at Fashion Meets Music on the socials at FMM Pop-Up. Make sure you like and subscribe this channel. Aside from fashion, the store is a social enterprise as well. We like to run workshops for the community, people who are creatives, and employability for the young people in the area as well. Hence why we have the Creative Lab. It's really just a space for us to basically engage with the community, whether it's through teaching them about mental health in the community, how to treat or look after people with disability. There's a lot of spaces in London that I believe need to do more of that and make use of maybe vacant spaces.
First of all, thank you for opening my eyes, because I'm a guy that sort of, I do really enjoy fashion. The reason why I wanted to introduce this channel is purely to speak to people like yourself and understand the journey a little bit more. Like I'm no longer just going to go in a shop and buy it. I'm just going to understand what it is that goes into it, the ideas that come into it. But I'm quite excited. Like, what's coming up next for you?
Well, next we are going to be doing a massive revamp in store, and we're going to see you're going to see a lot more collaborations between myself, mandem, and the young people, because they are the future basically in fashion.
Mate, I just want to say thank you so much for your time today. It's been absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Cheers. Hey, that looks amazing on you.
Yeah, I love this one.
Love it. Wicked.
Sweet.
One more runway walk, I say.
Now, if you like that particular video, remember to like. If you're not a subscriber already, subscribe down below. You know how it works, it's YouTube, right? We're new to this and we need your opinions. Your opinions count, so pop those comments below as well. If you're a designer or you know a designer that would like to be part of this particular show, we're definitely interested too. So please hit up with any details below. We really appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll see you soon. Remember, EEZY TV.